Never had they seen such brazen robbers. The two criminals first stormed the police station, locking all officers in cells. Then they strode into the bank, taking everyone hostage. One robber loaded explosives into every safe as if they were free, and with a series of blasts, the steel doors flew open. Originally expecting $3 million, they discovered a staggering $40 million. They loaded all the cash into their car. One robber stepped outside to survey the area. He was an undercover narcotics officer who had already reported the bank robbery to his superiors, yet not a single cop was in sight outside the doors. The two men thus easily made off with the bank's entire haul. The man named Bobby kept scanning the road for pursuing colleagues, which aroused suspicion in his partner Mark. After leaving the city, Bobby was about to reveal his true identity when Mark pressed a gun to his head. Mark didn't kill him, but shot him in the shoulder instead. He handed Bobby a bottle of water and prepared to leave, only to discover the police badge in Bobby's hand. It was then that he realized his partner was a cop. Mark got into the car and drove off alone. It turned out he too was an undercover agent, assigned by the Naval Command. He handed over all the money to the colonel who had sent him undercover. Upon learning Mark had spared the undercover cop, the colonel flew into a rage. He returned to the outskirts with his men, but Bobby had already vanished. Unable to find Bobby, the colonel now sought to kill Mark. It turned out the colonel intended to pocket the $40 million for himself. Mark caught him in the act and immediately counterattacked. After swiftly taking down the colonel and his man, Mark leaped into the canyon. The colonel and his men gave chase. Mark circled around and secretly returned to the original spot. He crawled under the car and subdued the guard. After snatching the car keys from him, Mark delivered a finishing blow, then tossed the keys to another vehicle into the canyon before driving away. That night, Bobby sneaked into Mark's house, only to find Mark had anticipated his move. Hearing Mark's voice over the phone, Bobby realized the colonel was on the rooftop across the street, aiming a sniper rifle at him. Just then, several Navy soldiers arrived. Trapped with no escape, Bobby managed to get away only thanks to Mark's timely assistance.